Yo, what's up guys, this is Pratham and today we are going to talk about NoFap. Now I know this video is so common on YouTube and how other YouTubers present it, but this is not a conventional NoFap video and neither it is the timeline video of 2 weeks after NoFap or something like that. It's just normal video in which I share my experience with you guys because I have been trying to quit fapping for about a year now and I have been somewhat consistent with it. Man nowadays are porn addicts. I know how it sounds, but it is true because it has been so normalized by Western media and culture that whenever you ask somebody, not ask, but everyone just thinks that everybody masturbates. And the most pathetic thing is that they don't even know that they are porn addicts. Like, trust me when I say this, bro. Every addict doesn't know that they are addicted to it. So I think porn addiction is real and I know it because I have been on the same plate. From I think when I was 13 or 14, I encountered porn and started masturbating every day. And I'll be honest guys, it was a weird time for me, like hormones raging and stuff like that. I'm sorry guys, my camera had some kind of problem. I was telling you guys that every addict doesn't just know that they are addicted to something. I jerked off almost every freaking day for 3 years, 13 to 17. And it is so fucking weird to say this on camera, but I think I need to share this with you guys in order to tell you that how bad it is. Now let me get this straight. Watching porn and masturbating is considered helpful in some Western media culture, but in my opinion, the internal cons just outweigh the pros. I think that it does have some kind of benefits, like a little benefit if you're going on a dry spell for about like 4 to 5 months and you bust in it. I think it could have some benefits on your mental health if you are going through a stressful period of your life, but apart from that, I think the negatives of masturbating overweighs the positive. And that is because the sole reason that I despise masturbation is because it makes you feel like a fucking loser. Even if you don't know it, subconsciously, you know that you're not sleeping with another woman, you're just busting your nut. You're just using your hand to do that, and it is a shameful thing to say, but it has become a major problem nowadays. And I want you to know that there is a way to overcome this, but you just have to put in some work. Most men don't know what porn is doing to them. They don't realize its bad effects. They just feel like they're getting satisfied, they are comforted. And when I tell you about most men, I'm talking about you. I know you might go on to a defense mechanism and say like, no, I'm not addictive, but trust me bro, if you watch porn, you are addictive. It is so weird, man. Like, it is so incredibly difficult in order to get away from that habit, but it is so fucking fulfilling to be away from it. I'm very honest, I actually watched porn yesterday. I fucking got into a bad stage. I was procrastinating and I don't know what happened, but something led me to watching it. I didn't masturbate, but I felt incredibly bad after it. I felt like giving I don't know how to explain it, but I felt so weird after it because it is not the right thing to do. Everybody knows, since I was a child, when I was 13 or 14, I think, there was a little voice inside me that told me it isn't the right thing to do. But I just pushed that voice down and down and I didn't listen to it. I think for you too, you probably have that voice inside of you. Try to listen it. Don't fucking scare it away or some bullshit. I just want you to know that masturbating may not have any instant effects on your mental health, and you might not know the effect it is already having, but it is bad for you. Obviously it is bad for you. Now you know that. Chances are you already know some of it, but I'm gonna timestamp this video so that if you want to directly reach to the suggestions I want to give you, that you can do also. And guys, just I want you to know that English is my second language, and here I'm trying my best to teach you in English when I'm living in India. So I want you to know that if I do some kind of mistakes, if I make some mistakes, do something like, if I make some mistakes, please just breeze it away. I will do it correctly in some time. I'll master it. I know that. So on the suggestions point of, I want you to know that I kind of kept track of not masturbating since I left social media, and that was about 2 months ago. So I roughly have an idea of how long I have not been masturbating. So which brings me to my first point, that social media is so dangerous for you if you want to quit masturbating. And that is because when I was using Instagram continuously, the one thing I noticed, that even though there were fitness influencers and hot girls I used to follow, which will eventually lead me to masturbating, there were some meme pages which were promoting these hot influencers. Like, even though I unfollowed those influencers, those meme pages were still flooding my feed with those hot pics of girls. And I just want you to know that it is going to lead you to masturbate. I want you to think that it is so weird. Like, if you don't get any satisfaction from that meme page, or if you just some kind of, like, for example, there is a saying in India that that you need only a spark to generate fire. You only need a small kind of feeling in order to go to the hub. Do you understand what I mean? You just need a little influence in order to try to. So I want you to stay away from social media as much as you can, but I know it is not feasible to most of people. So I want you to unfollow all those hot girls influencers and the meme pages which promote them. Which brings me to my second point, that you should stop counting your days. I've been on that place, but I've been in that scenario, counting the days on which I don't masturbate, and it is so fucking stressful. Like, I was doing so good for about 2 weeks, and then I fucking masturbated, and now I don't know what to do. I have one back zero. It is not the case. Like, I watched Hamza's video, and that actually helped me to gain this mindset. If you were on NoFap for 2 weeks, I don't think that the energy you conserved goes away, that the progress you made goes away if you just masturbated once. So I want you to think of quitting this habit gradually. So for example, if you masturbate 3 times a day, I want you to bring that to 2 or 1, and then eventually you'll start masturbating 1 time a week, 2, and then you will go from 1 time a month. And in my opinion, this is a significant improvement from masturbating 3 times a day. So also, I'll link a method which is called Easypeasy method, and it is effective in order to quit fapping. I think it is pretty good, and you can check it out if you want to. Along with that, I'll link some videos which helped me in my journey of quitting masturbating. So that's it for me today. We're all gonna make it.